When the Mayor of London invited us to do a tower for the London Games, it was something impossible to resist in a way. Anish Kapoor rang me and said, "Do we want to join forces for this?" And I said, yes. We sat down and said, well, what can we do that's new or different? And all towers are built continuously connected. So they go straight up. Even the Eiffel Tower goes straight up. And the radical thought came to mind, well, maybe if you have points in space that connect up somehow, that could do the same job of standing up as a normal tower does. So once we had the idea of points in space, then the next thing was kind of an obvious thing to do was for me to trace a continuous line. And the idea of an orbit turning around itself and making contact with itself as it passed its own trace would give strength. I had the intuition it would. There are 3 points that touch the ground as a tripod, which is very stable. I mean, it's a minimum structure to make that happen. The challenge is more in geometry and of course in the construction. How do you make that? There's no scaffolding, it builds itself up. So each bit is put on another bit, which pulls it over. But that's calibrated so that when the new bit comes on, it's coming back on the line, and then the next bit comes on. It keeps moving around till it's all connected up. The experience I would like people to have here is that when you go up, you will find something wrapping around you, and your sense of space will start altering. You'll start to look around, and it'll be a whole animation to your travel. Then you get to the top, and there will be mirrors to bring the sky in, and then there's a hole cut through the bottom when you look down through again. So it's not just a platform up in the sky or an observation platform at all. For us, it's an entire narrative in space, connecting you from the bottom to the top and back down again. And the central motif of the spiral is a kind of binding medium on the top platforms and the bottom canopy. And the form ensembles the whole thing together. So it's a very lateral mind shift in terms of space and how you see things.